Hello and welcome to the second round of the Empire's Cage match. This time we are looking at dominate and keep on your right hand side there. So looking at the board, there were a couple of things that crossed my mind. One is the cultist thing. Second thing is the rebuild thing and where you want to go from there. I'm not entirely certain. I decided to try out rebuild, see if it could do anything against the cultist chain and just try to keep as many treasures as possible for keep points. My plan with the rebuild was to do some tunnel tricks first. Maybe the gold flood might help overcome the ruins flood from the cultist. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. My opponent opens Exorcist and Silver, which I found a bit strange, the Exorcist anyway. I was expecting double Silver. I considered Monument Silver here, but because Keep is on the board, I think you would rather have those extra silvers when possible, and plus buy is kind of hard to get here, so you want to make your turns as impactful as possible. No opportunity to catch up later in the game. So I do go for the double silver, and I am going to go for the rebuild here. My opponent picks up a second silver. Out comes 4 for him, so he misses 5. A little bit unfortunate, but whatever. He gets a will-o-wisp for his troubles, as well as another silver. I'm just trying to keep ahead on the silver count here, and we'll see what happens. He starts with the cultist, and I'm going to go after the rebuilds here. And I did mention rebuild and tunnel, but I wasn't switched on for this match, and I end up turning my first estate into a duchy. That should have been a tunnel, so I could start flooding my deck with gold. A couple more cultists for my opponent, and the ruins start to fly in the deck here. This 5, I thought about whether or not to pick up a cultist now. I don't think so, it just has to be rebuild. If I get enough rebuilds, the ruins shouldn't matter that much. Here now, I do remember my plan, the rebuild tunnel thing. And I convert one of my estates into a tunnel, but missing the first turning the first estate into a duchy is pretty bad, because it means like I'm not guaranteed to go through the deck and flip everything and get a bunch of gold. I'll hit the duchy at some point and I'll have to either change that into a tunnel or back into a province. Or not back into, but change it either into a tunnel to guarantee gold all the time, or into a province and then still have the issue of sometimes that rebuild tunnel thing will not work. It'll stop prematurely. Anyways, so my opponent decides to stuff my deck. Not decides, but that's what he's doing. Stuff my deck with ruins. He manages to have a relic at this point. He has a charm as well, so lots of key points for him. The relic is very bad for me, so I am just gonna resign in short order here. He has a lot of points and just a lot of control over this game. Turns out Cultist is a strong card, in case you didn't know that. Alright, so thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. I just let him play out this turn here, just, to end the video on a nice place. At the end of turn 12 is when I'll resign. Alright, there you go. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you.